making a card that's a little bit more involved. And we're going to be using the Merry Moments kit as well as the Natural Composition pack. I'm going to be using the netting background stamp with the base in Very Vanilla cardstock, and we are going to emboss the background with clear embossing powder just to give it some texture. So I'm using Versamark ink and link it up really well. Okay, so what I normally do when I use a background stamp, I just put it half on top of some computer paper. I put my base on top, and then I fold the paper and rub it. You can do this several different ways. You can use a bone folder. To get a real good impression. You can rub it with your fingers. I've had good results with pretty much all of it. Now we're going to be using the clear embossing powder, and this will give the base a really nice shine. I'm not sure if you can see it, but you'll see shortly because we are going to be doing some sponging. Now, I'm going to be doing sponging with two different inks, Crumb Cake and Whisper White Craft. This is a little unorthodox, I know, but I think the effect is gorgeous. So I'll do the Crumb Cake on the base first. Let me find my sponge. You just want to sponge the borders. You give some definition to the borders, and with the dry sponge I'm just bringing some of that ink inside. So we'll put that aside, and now we're going to sponge this one with the craft ink. Again, it's basically to give some definition to the borders. The reason why I round the corners was that it looks more like a tag when you do. I'm doing this live because Sandy just took too much time away from me, so bear with me. I think it's gonna turn out okay. This is the plan. We are going to be using the Delightful Dozen stamp set and the Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year stamp. And again, I'm going to emboss it. There you go. And use white embossing. Perfect. There you go. So now we are going to use some stickers from the kit. I used part of it already, as you can see. I think that for this card, we are going to be using this one here, how much of the sticker I need, and then cut it without taking it off the sheet so we can use the rest for other projects. There we go. I'm just going to align the sticker to the border. So I thought a little bit of glimmer here will look pretty good. So I'm going to be using the 3/4 punch. And I think I will use some cherry cobbler baker's twine. I'm going to cut this a little bit shorter. There you go. Yeah, sorry guys, I really didn't like that ornament that we chose before, so I'm going to be using it in another card. But for this card, I think these stickers will look better as like little trees. So that's what I will be doing. I'll use these Stampin' Dimensionals. Again, so I'm going to use this one so it brings out the sticker from there into here. So this one will go straight into the card, and then I'll use this one, but this one with dimensionals. Much better. I like this way better, way better. Now I'm using the Uniball wet gel pen. And I am going to bring this tree trunk all the way closer, and this one a little bit there. I'm going to be tracing some of the cherry cobbler stripes here very lightly, strategic spots here, to mimic ornaments in a tree. Alright, so yeah, it looks much better. So this is the card for today. I hope you enjoyed watching me create from scratch. I did not have time to even make this card ahead of time or sketch it or anything. Just had this idea in my head, so I'm sorry if we had to change things as the project went, but this is pretty much how I work. I hope you enjoyed it, and you join me tomorrow for another card. Bye bye.